welcome back to my YouTube channel, Jesse's Journey. The first thing we're going to address is how tired this mommy looks. I have not had much sleep. My youngest daughter has had strep throat since Tuesday, and I don't know about y'all mommies and daddies out there, but I do not sleep when my kids are sick. Like when they have a fever, they get in bed with me, and like she'll start deep snoring, and I'm like, is that a normal snore? I don't think so. Like, just monitoring every move she makes. She coughs too hard, like, I'm awake. She moves, I'm awake. So, I'm tired. But, I had so much fun last week showing you guys my accumulated paintings over the past 2 years. I thought I would show you guys my sketches. I created like this scrapbook of sketches from everything. I did watercolor, pastels, acrylic, charcoal, pencil, and I love them. And I'm going to hold on to this sketchbook forever because it's my first, and I think it'll always be my favorite. Humble beginnings. Everybody loves a humble beginning, and I'm proud of mine. Also, I want to let y'all know that I got something in the works. Okay, so I'm in a tiny room. I don't even want to show you guys this room right now because it's a mess. I don't clean up after myself very well when I paint and stuff, and plus I have like my kids stuff in here, my fiance's stuff in here, so I don't have a whole lot of room. But I have a shed in the backyard, and I'm gonna be fixing it up, and I'm gonna have my own art studio, so I can't wait to show you that. Keep a look out for that video. But enough of that, let's get to this. Enjoy! Okay, so here is my sketchbook. It's blank. I just covered it with acrylic paint. One day I'm gonna paint over it. I'm thinking like flowers. I don't know. I have an obsession with flowers. You will see. And then I covered the inside of it as well, but like I told you before, I use mixed medium, and sometimes I didn't wait for it to completely dry. Here's my first sketch. Whoops. Some watercolor flowers. Pretty girl. Okay, so I just want to clarify that a lot of these drawings are from Pinterest. A lot of these drawings are from my mind. I do not have them like linked below, but I'm sure if you see them, you'll be like, ah, well, kind of reminds me of that. But I was practicing. This started out as a sketch, and then watercolor, and then marker. Like, I never fully became happy with it, and I just left it alone because it doesn't need to be perfect. My little ice cream cone. Look at that. I would eat the ice cream cone. I got a cake, popsicle, strawberries, and a cupcake with a cherry on it. Fun fact, I have cherry tattoos on my stomach. Well, they used to be cherries until I got pregnant, and then they became apples, and then never looked the same again. I don't recommend belly tattoos if you ever plan on having kids. Acrylic tulip. This was from a drawing book. This was from my mind. I have 2 pit bulls, and I love them very, very much. Well, my one pit bull looks like this one. He's like blonde and brown. He's full-blooded. But then I have a Boston Terrier mix with pit bull, and she's small, kind of like, I'm pretty sure it's the kind of dog that's from The Mask. She's very loving. Practicing some eyes, some highlights. That's like my go-to thing if I'm drawing. This was from my daughter's Ramona Quimby book. I'm not sure which one. Don't look at that. We're not going to look at that, okay? I'll just try to fill the corner. Right here, practicing a face. I found this like little frame. I think it was from a card. I should paint it, make it pop out a little bit more. Practicing another face. More flowers. That's acrylic paint. Watercolor. Some of these are numbered. But you'll see I like ripped out pages and then added pages to it. I had this girl. I really like the way she turned out. She started out with watercolor, and I think I added acrylic to it. But look at those eyes. They're majestic and pretty. I get this girl and some flowers. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. That's all I gotta say about that one. She's okay. She could take some work. It's different, but yeah. Next one. Some roses. See, I have a really hard time making one side of the face look like the other side of the face, so I usually only draw like one eye. It's hard for me. I'm getting there. Practice makes perfect. This is just like a bunch of squiggly pen. I think it was fun. And this woman, she's drunk. Like, she's totally drunk. Just at a party, chilling. What kind of era would this be with long cigarettes? I don't know. Comment below. I'm not sure. I tried to make like her hair blown when I was like, nope, we're just gonna leave it. But I love how her little ruffles in her dress turned out. I think it's pretty. Little abstract water mouse. Some more watercolor. Watercolor's hard. Why is watercolor so hard? I think it's because you don't have like enough control or too much control, or it starts out really light and then you're gonna make it like really dark. I don't know. I love it. It's hard for me. And then I did another drawing of a girl with some flowers, and I just painted some of it to make it pop out. I love how she's still sketchy though. Some more watercolor and a rose. Her face is a little wobbly, but that's okay. Y'all seen my painting of this one. It started out that way. Actually, what I would like to do is like redo all these little sketches into paintings and just like see where they take me. Bear, picture of dude trying to paint boys. You will not see any of that. And paper cranes. I love paper cranes so much. Let's see if whoop 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 whoop. Calm down, camera. Calm down. There we go. Focus. Did you guys see a ricochet? This girl. Some daisies. I love flowers. I think they're such a blessing to this world. They're beautiful. And then some more girls, of course. I love her. I think she turned out really sweet. She kind of reminds me of the girl off of The Orange is the New Black. I can't remember her name, but definitely reminds me of her. The one that had the mom in there with her. I can't remember her name. Elephants. I love elephants. Does anybody else struggle with noses? Like, noses are really hard. I got this girl trying to angle the face, but you can, her jaw is really defined. And butterflies over here. I know this is from Pinterest. And then trying out watercolor again right here. I think I even used watercolor paper. Another guy. He looks mad. This page was glued on. Oh, nope. Sorry. I was going to skip that. Sketchbook reference drawing, like little how-tos. Beach. I love the beach. It's like my favorite place to be. My dad doesn't live too far from the ocean, and we go there every summer, and I fantasize about living by the ocean all the time now, where I can just like step out of my house and put my toes in the sand every morning. So blissful and peaceful. One day I'm gonna hit the lottery, and I'm gonna buy me a little house. So this one, you can really tell, like, it's really rough, but I did a digital sketch of this, and I love it. And I did a painting of this. Y'all seen it. I love her. There's a lot of emotion in that right there. I can relate it to it on many different levels. Of course, we got more flowers. This, I don't even know. It just kind of happened one day. Got some wine and some cheese because, yes, girl, Everybody needs wine and cheese. Perfect combo. And moo cows. We got cows. I love you cows. They're like big doggies. I love her. She's my favorite. Probably because I colored her. We got her and her. She kind of reminds me of Tangled a little bit. Actually, I think there's another one in here that reminds me of Tangled. Let's see. These are Pinterest references. Trying to learn body poses and posture and stuff. I still really struggle with it. It is hard. And then I love birds just as much as I love flowers. So I really need to work on getting better at that. They're beautiful. Got some cups. You were ready. I was not. Long story about those. Not gonna get into that right now. Check it out. I love this. I love the black and white of it, like the negative space. I think it's gorgeous. That one turned out pretty good too. Oh yeah, I just added like some color into it. I think this was from like when I very first started drawing. Yeah, it is. They're just like little doodles. Not needed to live. Time. Faux show. Simpson. The Simpsons Homer. I love The Simpsons. They're getting a little strange the farther they go along, but I still love them. Got this warrior pose up here. And some angels fighting. And then this lady right here. I don't know why, but she reminds me of my aunt, and I just love it. I love it so much. This is from a sketchbook reference, just teaching you how to use like shading and blending and stuff, and then I kind of went off and did my own thing with it, so yeah. I love that little house though. I would definitely kick it there. Indians, like I said before, I have a lot of Indian in me. Reminds me of my mommy. Birds. This was from Pinterest too. If you're the original artist, I just loved it. Super cute. Adorable. Oh, here's the one that reminded me of Tangled. Tangled. Kitty cat. It's them eyes. Them big old eyes. And you guys seen the painting that I ended up making from this. I have a digital piece too. It's really pretty. You like it a lot. Okay, get off there. You keep getting stuck. I got an elephant. And then we got some more faces and birds and flowers. I really like her. And her, I think she's beautiful. Her tiny little face. Ooh, look at that eye. Look at that eye. Trying to figure out clothes. Folds and shadows and excuse me. Yeah. And this is my own little creation. My little Indian with hands, which hands. I shook it on purpose that time because hands. What we got? Oh yeah, watercolor faces. So I was watching this one YouTuber, and they literally put down like watercolor, and then they would darken it and darken it and darken it, and then you would look at it and then you would find a face. So that's what I did with all these, and I actually really like it. Probably one of my favorite ways to do it. I think they turned out pretty good. Sorry if that light is shining all crazy. And this is from Pinterest too, a picture that I seen, and she just looks so beautiful and peaceful. And then like the planes of the face, and then I like, hold on, I really wish this camera would hold a little bit more steady. Oh, I can't zoom in, darn. But like I detailed like the planes of the face and like the curves. Look at that birdie and that lemon though. And my eye, doing like the same design. There's some more birds. This was marker and pastel, and I tell you what, I really like that combo. It looks really good together. almost like an illustration in a book or something. I got some more birds. This is pastel. I'm gonna be gross. Oh, I think I really just got into pastel at this part. Just a lemon. This is some candles that sit on my table. I got a really cool pack of pens, so just try to use them. Get a rooster and pastel. There's a cardinal. I love it. And watercolor. And this, I was thinking like a broken porcelain elephant with an eye in it. And there's the mouse. Then we got like a face, or like an eye being painted. Another eye behind it. And you can't tell right here, but I was trying skin texture. It doesn't really show up. That's from Pinterest. It's a really sweet idea. This girl's got some duct tape on her mouth, being told to be quiet. Can't speak too much. Little baby. Try it anyway. Little girl. I love her pose. She's like, oh, shucks, me? What? Ariel. I love Ariel. She is my favorite Disney princess. Probably because I love being in the ocean. And I was practicing my flowers with some paint. I like the red. I really like the red. Get like a little Mickey Mouse coffee pot or something. Another girl. Got me some Chuck Norris going on right here. We're just going to say I did it on purpose, even though I didn't. This was from a sketchbook how-to thing. I'm super proud of it. It looks really good. My hand. Yeah. See? Look, that looks like my hand. See? Yeah, I do have pastel right. Some more faces and eyes. Of course, hold on, let me see if I can get a good picture of this eye. Here I got like some negative drawing of my fiance and me. Doesn't quite look like us, but you can tell that it is us. I want to practice some more. Now that I'm a little bit better at it. Here I got a watercolor face, and as you can see, her eyes are not proportionate. I'm really going to invest in like a ruler or something. I have a ruler, I don't know why I said that, but I need to use it. Act like I own one. Here I have like an abstract acrylic painting of a little boy by a lake with some trees and a mountain. I got a girl right here, and it looks like she's feeding a dog with a kid, which I didn't mean to do, but that's what it looks like to me. I love doing stuff like that. It's very freeing. Over here I got some Pinterest doodles. You belong among the wildflowers. Abstract face art. Let's do butterflies. I like the color combo. Watercolor girl. Need to practice women's bodies more. But the earrings though, I would wear them every day. Every day. She looks like somebody I know. Got some hands. I wish I could draw hands that freely all the time. Like that well. I would be so happy. I would. Half the time I'm like, 3 fingers will do. It's okay. We'll just hide the rest. And I got this. I redid her digitally. She looks so beautiful. I used like the black and red combo. I really can't wait to do a digital tour because I did her in digital too. That's pastel and paint. I have her redone digitally. And my fierce teacher woman. Them lips. Nice. I hate this painting, or this drawing, it's pastel, but I love the concept of it. I want to redo it. Really, really bad. I cannot wait to redo it. Some watercolor faces. Thinking Alice in Wonderland. My cat is scratching on the post right by the door. Feather. And then this was 2020. I was feeling really bummed out. So I thought I should inspire myself. I got 2020, be your very best. Little moon child over there. And then things I wanted to do for 2020. I wanted to travel, develop my relationship with Jesus, and let everybody else know that, hey, Jesus loves you. And go to the ocean, of course. Always a destination of mine. I wanted to escape, fly high in a high air balloon. Yes, please. Yes, please. I would never come back down. I never would come back down. I would live in the sky forever. Smile more, for sure. And grow. A garden, mentally, physically, just to be better. Be my best in every way possible. Some more doodles. That was a lot of fun. I never did that before. Really cool. And then I got some paintings that I seen, like real life pictures, and I tried to paint them, putting all alone. This dark, lonesome tree in the moonlight. Very pretty. Some feathers, watercolor marker, I do believe, or maybe it's gouache. I'm not sure. Bridge in the fog, not my best, but it was fun. I tried. I redid her digitally. She did not look like this at first. Like, I took a picture of it when it was good, and then I went a little overboard, so I just went with it. I'll show you guys the digital one sometime. I got this girl painting the sky at the ocean. I redid that one digitally too. Okay, so I'm just going to throw this out here if you haven't got it already. I think digital art's probably my favorite. Next to oil. Oil paint's fun, but digital you can like zoom in. Yeah. Take me away, make me free. This girl. Not proportioned correctly at all, but I love her. I learned a lot with doing that painting. The watercolor technique that I was telling you guys about earlier. I just defined it with a pen. I think I just threw some paint down this day. Get some paint down, and it is what it is some days. Alright, this was from a coloring book before I ever even wanted to draw or anything, but it's one of the first things I was ever really like, oh wow, maybe I could do something with colors and paper. Yeah, I liked it. I forget what coloring book it was from though. I'm sure I have it around here somewhere. My Lost in Space girl. I don't think I'd like the ones in her mouth. I think I should have just kept it black. Or closed her mouth. And last page. So this one is funky looking, but you would never guess like how I came up with this bird. Like, I just took like watercolor and just kept like doing layers, and then I let my eye find pictures in it, and I found all kinds of stuff, like a hippo, a little hippo down there, all kinds of things. There we go, focus, like a whale looking thing. I don't know, I just had a blast with this. I would love to do it again. Maybe I'll make a video sometime. But that bird, little princess girl, everything. I mean, you can find all kinds of stuff. Alright guys, that is the end of my sketchbook scrapbook tour. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun, and I know it's super late me posting this, but who knew editing and creating videos would be such a pain in the butt sometimes. But I will be back next week, and until then, I will see you guys later. Bye!